Hi folks, hope you're all well and looking forward to your summer holidays. We're just about to head off literally in 2 days time, so I wanted to squeeze this video in before I went, really following on the back of Andrew Qureshi's just a week or so ago. Purpose really is to encourage as many of you as possible to get involved with the next Kent Roads Challenge, whatever that may be. Now I know that Marco and Lucas have taken on the baton to arrange the next challenge. Now whatever it is, I'm in, because if it's anything like what I've just done with I think 13 other colleagues and friends, it's just great on a whole load of levels. In fact, it's probably a personal highlight from the first half of the year for me. It was going up Ben Nevis. So, over and above the fact that we honoured Kent, a man of great kind of skill and, real strong mindset, it was a highly appropriate challenge to take on. Obviously raised a good bit of cash for charity too. But on top of that, the idea of just spending time with colleagues, great. It really helps reinforce that community and team feel. But for me, the key thing was one of congruency. So the fact that we did that thing, for me, demonstrates congruency, which I think is one of the key things in coaching. We should always be congruent with what we teach or we coach. So this idea of stretching people out of their comfort zone, well, my word, was that uncomfortable. It was 8 hours worth of discomfort, but felt much better having gone through it. Now, within that example as well, I would give you Neil Canty. Now, we all found it hard to varying degrees. I think, Neil, you would admit it was a pretty hard thing for you to do. But in fairness, you were the first one to get to the highest point, weren't you? Cheeky bugger, managed to skip through us all at the very last minute. But the point is that we all did it together as a team. But at the bottom, when we were having a pint afterwards in the bar at the bottom of Ben Nevis, I asked Neil, who, as I say, found it tough going. And I said to Neil, at what point did you think that this was going to be hard? And he said, Alan, honestly, after about 100 yards, I thought this was going to be almost impossible. But fair play to Neil. He then kind of continued on, and we'd probably only been walking at that point for 5 minutes. It literally took us 8 hours. So think of the mental strength that Neil had to show to actually kind of get up and then back down again. So for me, it was a good metaphor for how things are in business as well. This idea of, we had a plan, we knew where we wanted to get to, and for Neil, it was a case of just one step at a time. Again, one step at a time, consistently over time, we got there. And guess what? We celebrated, we had a great time at the back end of the day. And for me, it's the kind of thing that the more people we can get to the next challenge, the better, because we had, as I say, 14 it was in total at Ben Nevis. I'm sure that we can get tons more for the next one. It'll be an even bigger party, an even bigger laugh, and there'll probably be even more money raised for charity, and what a way to honour Kent. So please get involved. Lucas, Marco, count me in. Wherever it is in the UK, I'm in. Anyway, until we see each other again, best of luck in business, and look forward to seeing you all at the next, global conference, I guess, in Edinburgh. Take care, guys. All the best.